This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Thursday, February 8th, 2024. I'm Kate Sharon. The Allen County Juvenile Center and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Fort Wayne struck a partnership with Transfer, a tech company focused on workforce development to provide children and teens with opportunities to try out different careers without getting their hands dirty. The program has 330 immersive simulations for a range of trades and skills, from assisting with surgery to helping hotel guests to changing the oil in a car. Kids can perfect their form and earn a gold, silver, or bronze star for their attempt. Gregory Peters, ACJC Director of Detention and Operations, said the VR both excites kids but broadens their understandings of what a career could look like for them.
They're very excited about it. When you can just see when they're getting walked into our room where we have the VR set up, you just see the smiles on their face and then the excitement in their voice when they complete a new task or learn a new skill. You can hear the kids just yell out like, "I did it!"
After investing in the VR program, Peter sees the light bulb click on for kids every day using the headsets for immersive career exploration and training. Last fall, about 2,000 kids and teens went through the Boys and Girls Clubs and worked on the headsets. Marathon Health, a fast-growing Indianapolis-based company that provides primary care clinics for employers and unions, said Thursday it has merged with Denver-based Everside Health, expanding its footprint to 680 health centers across 41 states. The combined companies will operate under the Marathon Health name. A spokeswoman declined to say where the headquarters will be located, instead saying the largest offices would be in Indianapolis and Denver. Terms of the deal were not disclosed. Marathon said the merger will extend services to 2.5 million eligible patients and more than 630 U.S. employer and union-sponsored clients. The company offers its services to employers and unions, allowing those employees and union members to use clinics for primary care, mental health, occupational health, musculoskeletal, and pharmacy services. The Gary Community School Corporation is in the midst of searching for a new superintendent, and officials are asking for input from the public on what they'd like to see in the new leader. The district, which is preparing to regain local control later this year, will host in-person and virtual community forums next week to gather feedback. Gary's schools have been under state control since 2017 due to financial struggles that threaten the district's future. That control will revert back to the district on July 1st, and the search for a new superintendent was launched in January. As part of the process, the district is looking to the community to identify what residents believe are important in the selection of a new leader. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Bigwigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
John Blickman, the president and founder of Lafayette-based Blickman Engineering and Anvil Brewing Equipment, has announced plans to retire at the end of the month. Drew Barnes, who is currently vice president, will succeed Blickman as president. He joined the company 9 years ago, and the company in a news release called Barnes a key leadership member. Blickman led the family business to become a global industry leader in the brewing industry, the company said. They provide equipment for both home brewing and commercial brewery nanosectors. West Lafayette-based Innovative Incorporated is reporting a fiscal first quarter net loss of $15.3 million, compared to a loss of $87.3 million during the same period last year. CEO Robert Leisure said the improvement was bolstered by a more than 10% increase in revenue for the quarter.
It is significant that in the past 18 months, we have optimized our operational footprint from 33 to 23 locations. This will allow us to better service our customers' demand, add new complementary services.
The pharmaceutical testing company is continuing its site optimization plan, which includes the consolidation of several facilities in the U.S. and United Kingdom and the expansion of others. Among the bills awaiting additional action from Indiana lawmakers in the back half of the legislative session are two measures that seek to further limit inspection mandates for residential septic systems. Republicans said the bills are meant to clean up and clarify existing state policy, but critics worry that fewer inspections could increase the number of failing septic systems in Indiana, threatening local communities and their water sources. House Bill 1352, authored by Representative Bob Morris of Fort Wayne, follows up legislation passed during the 2023 session. The new bill ensures that inspections of septic systems are only allowed after installation if required by the manufacturer, requested by the owner, required by federal or another state law, or if there is a complaint filed with the health department. A separate proposal, House Bill 1329, would prevent a local health department or other government entity from requiring inspections of a property's septic system when there is a sale or transfer of the property. The Indianapolis-based Damien Center is expanding its financial assistance eligibility requirements for patients seeking HIV care and treatment. A person earning less than $72,500 per year, defined as 500% of the federal poverty level, can now access the not-for-profit's medical care, co-pay assistance, case management, pharmacy discounts, mental health services, and food pantry, according to a news release from the organization. The organization expanded its financial assistance eligibility requirements after an internal review found that the not-for-profit has the authority to adjust the criteria within the framework of its Ryan White Part C funding. The Ryan White HIV/AIDS Program Part C is a federal program that provides grants to community-based healthcare organizations such as the Damien Center. Anderson University President John Pistol is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Kate Sharon for Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.